Ramily, Ramily, Ramily. Sean McVay is locked in. The Rams probably have the second best coaching staff in the NFL right now, and they just keep adding to it. As always, if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, share. Returning members, I appreciate you. Like, road to 2K, 6 more subs. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. So, breaking news Sean Desai, last year's defensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles, up until they fired him the day that they clinched the playoffs and was replaced by Matt Patricia, and the defense just really fell apart, is now on the Los Angeles Rams coaching staff. This is great news. The Rams just keep adding and keep adding to their staff. Now he's not a defensive coordinator or any coordinator at all. His role is actually to work with the offense and the offensive coaches from a defensive perspective, right? So it's just another mind who was a former coordinator coming onto the staff. We're not putting him as a defensive coordinator, so I don't want to hear what he did in Philadelphia with Sirianni, who is showing that he is one of the worst coaches, or let me rephrase that, most overrated coaches in football. Loaded roster. That's why he got to where he got. And when times got tough with that loaded roster, he made horrible decisions. So now the Rams just keep adding to this coaching staff, right? On top of this addition, we already added Giff Smith to the defensive line coach, John Stretcher for game management coordinator, Dave Rogaine for quarterbacks coach, Chili Davis for assistant special teams coach, Greg Williams to inside linebackers coach, Rob Calabrese to offensive assistant, and Nate Schilhace to the offensive assistant pass game specialist. Now, of those 7 guys, plus Sean, who's going to be a head coach next year or be the next coordinator for Shula or LaFleur? Because this just happens all the time. Um, a little bit of Sean Desai's coaching career. He was with Temple collegiately, Miami as an assistant director of football operations, Boston College in 2012, the running backs coach and special teams coordinator. Then he went to the Chicago Bears in 2013 as a quality control assistant under head coach Mark Trestman. Then he was retained by John Fox in 2015 and Matt Nagy in 2018 as the defensive backs and linebackers coach, also assisting the special teams coaches. Safeties coach in 2019. This is all with the Bears. And then he was promoted to defensive coordinator in 2021. And then he went to the Seahawks in 2022 as an associate defensive head coach. And up until last year, where he was the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. So he has a lot of experience. Now, last year, Philadelphia definitely came on some hard times on defense, mainly the secondary. Defensive line was always good. Secondary had issues. But like I mentioned, he is going to be working with the offensive teams to bring that defensive mind, right? That's good input. I really think that the Rams built a staff that's ready to make a Super Bowl run. Now, with Giff Smith being with the Chargers for so long, I think we really have a shot at Khalil Mack, but we'll see. I'm just excited that we were able to add all of these additions on top of Shula at defensive coordinator. We're putting a lot of solid pieces on this team, a lot of great football minds, all collabing together with Sean McVay. The Rams are going to make a big push. And Sean McVay, you have to trust him. He's not just going to bring in anybody. He's going to bring in guys that know what is expected, fit the culture, and are ready to ride out and get that Lombardi trophy. So Ramily. McVay's locked in. Sean Desai is in the building. Let's get it.